Next we are going to learn is about string operators. String operators. There are some operators supported by string data type in Python. Let's learn about them one by one. The first operator supported by string is called concatenation or plus operator. String concatenation operator. We know that the normal use of plus operator is to add two numbers. But when this plus operator is applied with string, it concatenates two strings. Now you may ask, what is concatenation of a string? Concatenation of a string means writing one string after another and creating a third string. What I mean here is, suppose that my first string is ABC, then I write plus DEF. Therefore, using these two strings, we are going to create a third string that will contain all the characters in these two strings, one after another. Okay, since ABC appeared first, so ABC will be appeared first in the third string, which will be followed by DEF, the characters of the second string in same order. This is called concatenation of a string. Let's see it practically. If I write here ABC plus DEF, so we have two strings. Using these two strings, we are going to create a third one, and that is ABCDEF. We can store two strings into two variables, like A is equal to T and B is equal to pot. Using these two strings, we want to create a third string, C is equal to A plus B. And when you print C, you will get teapot as the output. C is the third string created by the concatenation of two strings A and B. This is called concatenation operation. Suppose that you want to add 2 plus 3. Adding 2 plus 3, you get 5. But somehow, if you added 2 as a string plus 3 as a string, that means you are concatenating strings, because here 2 and 3 are not in its numerical form, they are in the string form. Therefore, the two strings will be concatenated together to create a third string, that is 23, 2, 3, one after another. I should not say 23 because it does not have any arithmetic meaning. So these are character 2 and the character 3. These are not the numbers, these are the characters, okay, because they are enclosed between double quote or single quote. Here these two are numbers, no doubt about that. But here in this case, these two are strings. So two strings got concatenated to create a third string, 23. If one string is 1, 2, 3 and other string is ABC, you try to add them. Of course, when you double quote something, then just don't worry about their numerical significance. Now this 1, 2, 3 is not a number. It is just a string, just a set of characters, and that's it. So again, you are going to concatenate these two strings to create a third one. So press enter and you got the third string whose characters are 1, 2, 3, ABC. Other operator supported by Python is called string replication operator. String replication operator denoted by strict symbol. We know that normal meaning of strict symbol is multiplication of two numbers. When we apply strict symbol between two numbers, we get the multiplication of those two numbers. 2 multiplied by 56 is equal to 112, something we get. But when you apply the multiplication operator with one operand as a string and other operand as a whole number, as an integer, then you get repetition of the string. Okay, so here the string ABC will be repeated two times, will be repeated twice to create a new string. Okay, so here in this case, a new string will be created in which the string ABC will be repeated twice. This is the output string of this operation. When we apply a strict operator with one operand as a string and other operand as a whole number, that strict operator is called replication operator, where we actually replicate the string with given number. So let's try it practically. I write here string ABC multiplied by 2. This operation is going to create a second string with the characters ABC, ABC. Okay, the string ABC will be repeated twice to create a second string, to create another string. If I write here string 2 multiplied by 3. So here in this case, the string 2 will be repeated thrice to create another string. And in the newly created string, we will have the character 2 repeated thrice. So the new string will have the characters 2, 2 and 2. Note here that here we are not multiplying the number 2 by 3. If you just multiply number 2 by 3, that is 6. But here we are multiplying, here we are replicating the string 2 thrice. That's why the string 2 got replicated thrice. That's why the string operator is called replication operator. You cannot apply the replication operator with two operands as a string. That will not work. Press enter and it does not work. So the string operator can be applied only with both operands as numbers, or you can apply the string operator with one operand as string and other operand as number. The number operand can appear at the left of replication operator or can appear at the right of the replication operator. That does not matter. In both the cases, the string is going to be repeated to create another string. The third operator supported by string data type is called membership operator. Membership operator. We know that there are two membership operators, in and not in. Both are supported by string data type. Let's see how membership operator works with string data type. Suppose that the variable x is equal to the string apple. If you write a in x, that means you are checking if the character a is in x or not. Okay, then it says yes, a, the character a is in x. If you type capital A p in x or not, since capital A followed by p is present in the string x, therefore it returns true. You can say that if a substring is in the string x, then in operator will return true. Okay, and if a substring is not in the string x, then the in operator will return false. If I write here a small ap in x, it returns false because a small a followed by p is not in x, it's capital A followed by p in x. The another membership operator is not in operator. If you want to check if ap not in x or not, since a small a followed by p is not in x, therefore this operator, the not in operator, will return true. Okay, and if you want to check if pp not in x or not, since the substring p followed by p is a part of x, therefore pp not in x will return false because pp is in x, therefore not in will return false. So hopefully you are getting it. This is the membership operator. The another operator supported by Python is called comparison operator. Using the comparison operators, you can compare two strings. There are various types of comparison operators we have: less than equal to, greater than equal to, double equal to, and not equal to. So these are the comparison operators supported by Python. How this comparison happens? How a comparison operator applied on strings means how we can compare two strings. On what criteria a string can be said as less than another string? On what criteria a string can be said as greater than another string? On what criteria two strings are said to be equal? Let's see it. Suppose that I have a string ABC and I have another string DEF. Idea is that the first character is compared with the first character of another string. So the first character of one string is compared with the first character of another string. If Unicode of A is greater than D, then ABC will be greater than DEF. If Unicode of A is less than D, then the string ABC will be less than the string DEF. Now suppose that if Unicode of A is equal to Unicode of D, then in that case the second character will be compared with the second character of another string. And again we will do same. If Unicode of B is less than Unicode of E, then ABC is less than DF. If Unicode of B is greater than Unicode of E, then ABC is greater than DF. And in case if Unicode of A is equal to Unicode of D and Unicode of B is equal to Unicode of E, then in that case we compare Unicode of C and F. Okay. Now we assume that Unicode of A is equal to Unicode of D, Unicode of B is equal to Unicode of E, and now we are comparing Unicode of C and Unicode of F. Again, if Unicode of C is less than Unicode of F, then ABC is less than DF. If Unicode of C is greater than Unicode of F, then ABC is greater than DF. And if for all the three characters Unicodes are same, then in that case both the strings are equal. Hopefully you are getting my point, and if not, let's see some practical examples. So if you write A double equals A, then of course it will return true because Unicode of first character of this string is equal to Unicode of first character of this string. Got it? Now if you want to compare ABC double equals ABC, then you will get true again. It's not triple equal, it's double equal ABC, then you will get true again. Why true? Because Unicode of first character is equal to Unicode of first character, Unicode of second character is equal to Unicode of second character, Unicode of third character is equal to Unicode of third character. So Unicodes are same for all the three characters in the string. But if I write A, B, C double equals A capital B C, then it will show false because Unicode of A is equal to Unicode of A, but Unicode of small b is not equal to Unicode of capital B. Then the question is, who is larger? Okay, because now both are not equal. Now the question is, who is larger? Small abc is larger or A capital BC is larger? Who is larger? To know that, just see the first character which is different in both the strings. Which one is the first character which is different in both the strings? The second character, small b and capital B. Let's see. Let's see the Unicode of small b. Unicode of small b is 98, whereas Unicode of capital B is I think 66. Since Unicode of capital B is less than Unicode of small b, therefore A capital B C is less than A small b C. So right here A small b C is greater than A capital B C, you get false as a result because I have written here less than. Okay, if you write here greater than, then you will get true. If you write here greater than, your result will be true. So this is how it works. First compare first characters. If you find a difference in first character, then find that whose Unicode is greater. The character whose Unicode is greater, that string is greater than another one. If I write here ABC is greater than DBC, then this will return true, because the first character got compared with the first character and we found that the Unicode of small a is greater than Unicode of capital D, and that's how this string is greater than this string. ABCD is greater than ABCD. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true, because A is equal to A, B is equal to B, C is equal to C, but D is not equal to D. Therefore, we compare the Unicode of small d with capital D and we found that Unicode of small d is greater than Unicode of capital D, and that's how it will return true. That makes the string ABCD in small greater than ABC and capital D. If I compare like apple greater than apple ball, if you look at carefully, all the first 5 characters in first string is equal to all the first 5 characters in the second string. So all the first 5 characters in first string is equal to all the first 5 characters in the second string. But second string is lengthier than the first string. Therefore, the second string is considered as greater than the first string, and therefore it returns false. Okay, so this string apple ball is greater than the string apple. Now you just tell me, if I write here apple followed by a space is greater than just apple or not? Apple followed by a space is greater than apple or not? Yes, apple followed by a space is greater than apple, because the first 5 characters are equal in both the strings, but here in this string at left hand side there is one more character than the string at left hand side. Of course that character is space, but the string at left hand side has one more character than a string at right hand side. Therefore, the left string is greater than the right string. So hopefully you are getting this concept.